School taught us equations, but not how to live. We spent years in school, yet no one taught us this. Taxes. Imagine this. You're 18, excited, ready to be an adult, and suddenly a strange-looking document shows up in your mailbox asking for numbers you've never seen and money you didn't know you owed. That's taxes. Your first official welcome to adulthood glitch. Schools teach you how to find the area of a rhombus, but not how to file a tax return without feeling like you're decoding alien algebra. Filing taxes is about understanding income, deductions, slabs, and how to avoid paying more than you should. It's basic survival, but nobody teaches it, so we all learn it the hard way. Through stress, panic Googling, and trial by fire adulthood. Financial literacy. Picture standing in a bank, the employee asking, savings account or current? Want a credit card, fixed deposit, SIP, and your brain just buffering. Managing money is real-life math, but school math never gets this real. Budgeting, saving, investing, these are the equations that actually decide your future. Money isn't just currency, it's a system of choices. And without the basics, life feels like a constant financial glitch. Your wallet sending distress signals while your expenses multiply like they're on cheat mode. How to learn. Yeah, sounds strange, but learning how to learn is more important than memorizing dates or definitions. Your brain has its own operating system: attention, memory, recall, habits. And nobody tells you that studying isn't about time spent, but strategy used. Active recall, spaced repetition, note mapping. These are the real hacks. Instead, you're just thrown into tests and expected to swim. But your brain? It wants a manual. Without it, school becomes less of an education system and more of a glitchy memory challenge. Mental health management. You're stressed, overwhelmed, tired. But when you were in school, the only coping strategy they taught was, don't stress, just try harder. Anxiety, depression, burnout. These aren't adult-only problems. They start early. Yet emotional regulation, journaling, grounding exercises, mindfulness, none of these make it into the curriculum. Your mind is the engine that runs your life, but most people don't know how to maintain it until it breaks down. It's like owning a car but never learning how to check the oil. Communication skills. You can solve quadratic equations, but the moment you have to talk to a stranger, give a presentation, or confront someone, your brain does a full system shutdown. Communication is everywhere. Job interviews, relationships, friends, family, conflict, negotiation. But school mostly teaches silence. Sit down, listen, don't talk. So when adulthood finally requires your voice, it feels like your social firmware is outdated. You know words, but not how to use them. Financial scams and fraud awareness. You're scrolling online and suddenly you're told you want an iPhone 15 by clicking a link. Your instincts say no, but curiosity glitches. Online scams are everywhere. Fake job offers, phishing mails, digital payment frauds. And school? No chapter on how to avoid losing your life savings in 3 seconds. They teach cybersecurity only if you pick computer science, but real threats affect everyone. A single wrong click can be a very expensive life lesson. Personal finance protection, credit scores, loans, EMIs, invisible numbers deciding your future. Borrow too much, score drops. Miss one EMI, score drops. Apply too often, score drops. It's like a mysterious game you're thrown into without a rulebook. But a good credit score opens doors, houses, cars, jobs, trust. Schools should teach how this system works, but instead, we all end up learning about credit reports when something goes wrong. Usually when it's already too late. Basic cooking. Picture this, first day living alone. You open your fridge and all you have is water, bread, and confusion. Cooking isn't a luxury, it's basic life autonomy. Knowing how to fry eggs, boil rice, cook vegetables, make simple meals. But instead we learn things like draw amoeba diagram for no reason. Cooking is chemistry you actually use. Burn dinner once and your smoke alarm becomes your teacher. First aid. You cut your finger, sprain your ankle, or someone faints. And suddenly nobody knows what to do. Schools teach reproduction in plants, but not how to stop someone from choking. First aid is not medical knowledge. It's immediate response. CPR, Heimlich, wound cleaning, pressure bandage. These aren't doctor duties, they're human duties. Every person should know them. It's strange that we don't. Digital literacy. Your phone, your laptop, your online identity, these are your new body parts. But schools barely teach how the internet works, how to protect yourself online, or how to detect misinformation. Digital literacy is the new reading and writing. Without it, you're navigating the world with outdated maps. In a world run by data, not knowing how tech works is a modern-day glitch. Critical thinking. We're taught to follow instructions, memorize answers, and repeat them. but not how to question information, analyze situations, or challenge assumptions. Critical thinking is what prevents manipulation by media, politics, companies, or even peers. It's the antivirus of your brain. Without it, people believe everything from conspiracy theories to WhatsApp forwards. Schools teach what to think, not how to think. Career planning. Choosing a career should not feel like selecting a random item on a restaurant menu. Schools make you pick subjects without telling you where they lead. Careers aren't just jobs, they're lifestyles. Doctors, engineers, designers, artists, analysts, each has its own rhythm. Your interests, skills, strengths, weaknesses, these shape your future. But most people only realize this after they choose wrong. Career guidance is something everyone needs, but school provides it only in the form of a 10-minute seminar nobody remembers. Networking skills. Life runs on relationships, not mark sheets. Who you know, how you connect, how you build trust. These shape opportunities. Networking isn't manipulation, it's collaboration. But school isolates you. Don't talk, don't disturb, work alone. Adulthood, meanwhile, demands teamwork and social intelligence. The world runs on connections, but we're never taught how to build them. Time management. As adults, we juggle work, family, health, sleep, hobbies, dreams. But in school, time was controlled for you. Bell rings, class over. Bell rings, lunch starts. Bell rings, go home. No choice, no planning. But real life doesn't have bells, only deadlines. Time management is self-discipline made visible. Knowing what to prioritize, how to structure days, and how to avoid burnout. Without it, adulthood becomes a constant sprint toward unfinished tasks. Conflict resolution. Arguments happen, miscommunication happens, people clash. But school rarely teaches how to solve conflicts maturely. Instead, you're told to just ignore each other. But ignoring is not resolving. Healthy communication, emotional control, understanding perspectives. These skills prevent broken relationships and emotional scars. Conflict is natural. Peace is a skill. Self-defense. You don't have to be Batman, but basic self-defense should be mandatory. Identifying danger, escaping holds, using your voice, understanding body language, these keep people safe, especially students. Physical safety is a life skill. It's strange that schools assume sports period covers it. Basic law awareness, not deep legal jargon, just the laws citizens should know. Tenant rights, consumer rights, harassment laws, workplace rights, cyber laws, right to information. The law protects you, but only if you know it, and most people don't. Failure handling. Schools punish mistakes. Life teaches through them. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's the engine behind it. But we grow up fearing mistakes because marks decide worth. Real life isn't like that. Mistakes are data, attempts are progress. Learning from failure should be a skill, not a trauma response. Emotional intelligence. Understanding your emotions, understanding others, communicating clearly, setting boundaries, EQ shapes your life more than IQ. Friendships, relationships, leadership, teamwork, emotional intelligence controls all of it. But school treats emotions like distractions rather than human fundamentals. Entrepreneurship basics. You don't have to start a company, but you should understand how businesses work. Supply, demand, marketing, customers, problem solving, these define the world around you. Entrepreneurship teaches resilience, creativity, and ownership. Even if you never start a business, thinking like a problem solver is a life advantage. So, how many of these skills did you wish school had taught? Tell me in the comment. And if you like this breakdown of essential life skills, then press the subscribe button to get more videos like this.